This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Andy Kerm.
No.
I'm right away. Nothing. Me head also the brain. Meet you, Andy.
You know. Isaac Asari and Afcon. Frank Amankwa and Afcon. Ye can't suffer Jemfi. Ye can't friend Pon Manson. Tony Abo and Afcon. Sika Akona and Afcon. Now they are about to Gago Moso. Now they are busy Sameko Foso. Sam Johnson. Kwame Ayu. Asian. Steven Apia. Sule Montari. Asamoah John Mensah. John Pencil. You know, I'm going to and Afcon. And yes, I'm going to deserve pencil and beating me at Afcon. Rabbi.
Oh, sir.
Yes, it tells you there's something wrong. She didn't have a boy. And now this is a man obeying now, didn't boy. Oh, my baby. He will not come close to any of them. But you know, those are the people leading the land because recently those are the people available. That is not to say Semenyo is a bad player. But I'm extending the argument to the level that a problem no nyem pam coaching kwa. Because from Bukaziz, Otofista, Ishmael Kers, Renos Israel, Giuseppe Dosena, Osam Diodu, Ratome Doya Djokovic, Milo, Avram Grant, Chris Hilton, Sika Kono, Kwesi Apia. Do you know what type of coach maybe you say yemfa? Ya for baby, but still problem not still la. It's self-inflated. Yo, say Chris Hilton ko. You know, it's obvious because they say onuna entimi amomodin a o si eja no kwan ye hwe si e betutu niam yi and take it from me. Chris Hilton kona akon so kwa omo manage a football no omo manage ni sa no omo be koso aye no because after sacking Kwesi Apia omo ansese hu after sacking Sika kono omo ansese hu after sacking Milo omo ansese hu de na omo ye no na ano no guso aye
Intino the pen is a dear fufro na omo nye
de no a de omo
nye
nye
say no there enya de bit my baso say F4 no be free ho.
Yeah, you culture of resignation.
Yes.
Because omo resign. But omo nye.
Intino omo nye de.
Okay, good.
E ho na ye do say.
Me ho na me wo.
Okay.
Say ye nyina ye ka loka. Na me obi am gyina ma loka for no pa. But you know, I don't charge the local players again not because of their technical quality. Say ye nyina ye ka say enka lamte mobi okumase. Na enfam pe support. The last akwana e said that lad Kobe. Kotokwan form support am you could do eh. It is not about getting the support of those people, but it is about getting the right materials and the plan. You beat him the executive plan. A honey baby, I did. General, didn't you trust local players? And they say, and then your born will be any say, you're born, you cry, you're born, and your ball are credible. I'll bet him doing what so. You need the referees to ice. You need your bandy referees. But besides the referees na bandi o no to ice so o ma ko twa bet no match be no mu twa bet na bet no mu twa e den hwan mo na hye ho ansa na referee for no te say o mo de say na score line ye to mu ntwa bi but ye the referees dey scapegoat no mo wa kire na o mo make sure say bet ne because ye nti obi adi tani football ya ye no enti general how do you charge the local guys because she like ya so mu de na ye kan o mu de na ye kan general say na fees games kura ho a matches of convenience or what, not adding so better. And those players are the level of football I know and the level of their progression, you know, it was unmatched. Until the stages now, those players never perform here. So Franco can have to folk there. That was a team that was so dominant. Now how many teams never team of Ghana? Every team I call Esperance. I call Esperance with Tunisia. How many? Just a team that has some or circle for and then Ishmael Ado. Asa untimi mura North Africa na unkonkunya that results. Inti league no yenye ni ye. Si yenye ni ye we can have that enough confidence. I bet me a pick 1 or 2, 3 players. Let it ra. Omoko show that level of hunger. And what say you know how Gambia game be?
Yeah.
As of 85th minute, Mirika no mutu no park na so blast up play be to American be.
Gambia.
Yes. Who Ghana ni na no ball left side.
Do we na me Gambia and Cameroon bobo.
Americana no.
And Cameroon na ba form sa.
Forget about shooting. You know, for shooting is in China. Gambia Americana no omutu. Any Mauritania Americana no omutu sa time. Ghana player pay. And I would not blast that much with to say American. Obianye. Obia ni ho be. And you know baby ya ba bedru sesiano. Maka me say. The only template yan kwechiri. Senegal is the only nation and 9 points for AFCON way. Obianya bi. Enti yen nyina yen trans sesi ani mu say e dia no mo ye ne right. Anti AFCON no omo na je the last time. Obia agi no oba ontimi. Omo nko ade omo je ye omo baaye no. Di no omo sa wo na obia ntimi nsan na omo enra. The closest a team at this Senegal akọ in the AFCON. Guinea for the closest apart from Egypt for now. Omo ball last finals na koye draw the penalties here. The closest any team has stretched Senegal in the AFCON Guinea team nenra. But still Senegal is Senegal. Oman team omo. Enti dia no omo ye ne right. Nigeria me say 2015 year no omo na the group. 2015 year no omo na the group where Equatorial Guinea. Omo free omo qualify. Ne no Algeria na ne group. Omo so free omo qualify. Baby jet as mo jan go no ne yi omo free. Algeria ni Senegal. 2015 yawo. What Algeria for here and said there be omo materials. And they will need a disciplinarian. I will bet me a disciplined players no omo wono. Now what me making sure so be the best out of that Algerian.
Mamin Kerm for say and the Kerm no see ya Mechadie and Sana Franco Naro say and so the no abe rem na what the rem postmortem no ye twaso also be make kakra ene na fe obi question bi obusa enso no wa address sa question no enso nti andi anu si ya *256*2# dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi na mechawade wate wo win ya 2000 cedis 20 million is kapa fa ho ka gro no na me pamcho enen so me wo 200 manipa aduanan 40 people ti wo ha no ahwe phone so say scan abegusu a fa huram kane na fi train. How many times have Ghana been to the World Cup and yet we don't have any quality or standard facilities in this country? Look at the facilities Cote d'Ivoire are using for this tournament. World standard facilities. Isaac Crystal Color Sprint, Ashtown, and anyway, and so are Brian. Which Cote d'Ivoire. Facilities on Mujusu Cote d'Ivoire, roads, hey, Cote d'Ivoire, and Chayakra, Tokwa. Names on more time cry. Now, Benya Bibi cry at the developed country, no, at Drusa level way. Hey, World Cup and Pre night. I roll or may. I roll papa. Your leaders. There was one time Newton profiled a young goalie from FC Midtjylland. Let's call him and try him. Okay, obviously the way Abasani Sali also at this juncture, the Ghana Football Association have to broaden their tentacles to search for these positions and players. Goalkeeper, lateral defenders. They search for Gerald Kwanzaa of Liverpool to partner Jiku. Try their utmost best to lure Kobimeno and a striker to help Semenyo. Ghana has no problem with wingers. Okay, there was one time Newton profiled a young goalie from FC Midtjylland. Let's call him and try him. Because Zion Suzuki is long gone and it's with the Blue Samurai. Okay, but the likes of Sunday Mba won AFCON. With the likes of Pius Ikedia, Victor Ikpegba, Kanu Nwanko, and Julius Agahoa didn't. It's a matter of applying the 3 Ds: dedication, determination, and discipline. So, a dedicated Semenyo or Nyama can still make it. Yanko.
Jeju Kucha winning AFCON.
Sunny Sally will do it by.
Jeju Kucha winning AFCON. Names now can you should go and check the 1994 squad. That was the team that rose to the 2000 team. Again, when Nigeria realized certain materials or more cannot live up to the standard, no take a decision. And that decision resulted in winning the AFCON. Have Ghana taken any decision? No. No, until the situation isn't the same. And you know, I'm story still in 2015. In 2015, Senegal came with Alain Giresse. Algeria with Christian Goykov. And so 2 countries from that particular group. And one go baby. Senegal maintained 3 of those players. Sheke Koyate, Idrissa Gana Gueye, and Sadio Mane. After they gave the national team to Aliou Cissé. And Algeria and so at the Jamal by Maldi. So 2 teams, 2 countries in the same group with Ghana. Yeah, call finals in 2015. So countries name me and cause our final. And I know almost the team the Jamal by Maldi. After making sure so be taking hardcore, tough decisions. My right, my rest, ya where say obe chucha head cat be on cinema team. Senegal came to the next AFCON. Ena omo from Cameroon omo free. No more galaxy of stars. Obia ka say empama Aliou Cissé meme kan bi. In as much as say na minim say Senegal omo bugi side Cameroon. Because from 92 2002 omo nshi omo baby an omo in the AFCON da. Still Augustin Sango any mpanimfo ni nya faith in Aliou Cissé. Omo ma the support. And omo fa backroom staff omo yamro for the kan no omo man the face of the national team. Enye a tournament GFA pese coach faili. Mpanimfo omo so ewo coach na fa no so hwe omo de. Na nya selfish interest and personal interest from Senegal. And I no omo allow Aliou Cissé. Algeria babe san ye ho ababe win AFCON. After omo win AFCON no, and a coach na decide to obey loyalist. Nti ni magu ase. And me found quality. 2 coaches decided to be loyalists at the World Cup was Vicente de Bosque, Marcello Lippi, and Luis Felipe Scolari. Shenim Guasia to Marcello Lippi in 2010 World Cup. Shenim Guasia to Vicente de Bosque in 2014 World Cup. And look at how Brazil were annihilated by Germany in 2014 World Cup. All because the coaches decide to be loyals. Obama players no mo boama ani GD no man obe maintain even if the results are not forthcoming. That is the situation of Algeria. Jamal Bema they able 2 AFCON. When team win a match. Players are more form crown say derby or more uniform because of their experience. And you know look at the situation of Algeria. But in all, Omunieko group 2015 na yeko final man ko final no magibi. Senegal for ba sign ho atali Cissé. AFCON no lose final to Algeria no. You know, omuko e omu nyina san ka say yempam no nyade empanimfo nse derby. We are setting up a plan. Now which the progression of the plan from Senegal na ebe yield fruits. It must say yempam ne kra no. We will rally behind Aliou Cissé. Na ya hwa madwuma no watimi ato aso because from group stage to quarter final to final. You know, who say nhye na wa hye ne kwa na e ko nanim. And almost say ja Aliou Cissé bio. Now the Senegalese FA tenase and decided say play a beer come national team no. So move to a club benya a fair share. Betimi akyere omadwen di akyere player and say no. Team we are okono emwa. Team we are okono emwa. Team we na akọ ebeboa. Team we na so akọ a hwe technical skill and your style of play na obetimi afiti in. And omo say to omo players and forget about your agent. Omo obi ati asese obi obe move bi omo se ewu. Tinwa. Yeah, who the Senegal came to the AFCON again and won the AFCON. Aliou Cissé nhye na omo ye ni kakra ndinwa. Senegal fade omo aba abeji AFCON in 6 years. Ah no omo ntimi free group stage enko AFCON enko manim e no omo beje. Omo beji ye no. And almost near qualification to the World Cup. I almost bought the run of 16 at the World Cup. That is Aliou Cissé. He was the former captain of the side in 2002. Penalty on the boss side of Cameroon. AFCON. You know what's about AFCON we? He is the only coach who won 9 points. Why? Because Wa magana gay na palace mendi eni cheke koyate mo ate ase ese mo na mo boa me de meji afcon ne de na so sesi baby agro na duru no ye hwemri ka nkura na itua me sa koya 35 33 34 enweke so papi gay boss Sevilla ma me mfa nyina midfield Abrante fen la me camera on under 20 no bi antimi ne mo o sa comments he's playing so well ma me mfa nyina me midfield papi matasa Tottenham Hotspur. He's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League this season. My man Fanning Kahun. Ismail Sadio Bienimo. Sadio Mane did experience and never from the left. Me o Nicola Jackson was Chelsea. Watch 10 goals. Me men on Katameni. I will go in for a player that will fit you to the plan. You know, I call for Abrante FNRB Bialu. So no need the attack. You know, look at the situation of Senegal. They have a plan. And then Edioma Babidura. Everything about some be free. Everything about some betimi a football. But you know the fact of the matter is that Oma plan it to a certain level. And Oma Timmy get a coach that is executing the plan. And penning for Kofa coach on betimi a selection amano. And penning for sorry and Tiasa coach Yasan. You have ESCO members. No Omo catch there say you Ghana coach was some brutal. And you have a team manager of the side who was criticizing the coach. What does it mean? Inti Genoa, ye do Algeria de no ebetimi aye example. Ye de Senegal de no betimi aye example. Ye betimi de Zambia de Zambia for be so team na say Ghana. In 2008 no mo best start wa. Edna kakra mo ye be free no mo ye subtraction and addition. And almost settle here. When they met us, near baby jet mu nyina tinam. Genoa, o man timi an survive. Yeah, I bet him the Nigeria form ye neighbors. Players na Sandi Sali Ubobo no munya nyina. At the point, the dedication, the commitment, and the will to die for the nation, no who you. It is checking Nigeria squad in 2008. Na check 2006 dia no. General Emmanuel Anichebi, Omonya Yakubu Ibene, man omunya no. Still no muntimenye. All because the players were fighting over bonuses. Players were fighting over appearance fee. Players who said they were bigger than the nation, and the players were not ready to die for the Super Eagles. Stephen Keshi came or say, "Mememrenie, say enamediba." So we a player, na so we a Peter or the ringy. Na so also a person about Afcon Libya. What do you do? Apologize to the whole Nigeria. Say and somehow can for bonus or no. Opa honchel before I met the aka me team ne ho de waba. You know, o the ring ya nye of Abito Moses. Osamba tournament no be bench the captain of the side in Joseph Yobo. You know, or the Sunday in Bamu boy, et said you know be cano. But you know, the level of Sunday in Bamu show ye at the Afcon. You know, Emmanuel Mene came eventually. Mikel Obimu lead line and Nigeria finally won the Afcon. Enti Ghana de o se ya ne se yenyim tum se general se wontimi ne Mozambique mo se wontimi ne Comoros mo se wontimi ne Namibia emmo de a na che se wonya ade general na che se wonya ade because these are the lowest and this is our all-time low. It is wontimi ne we mo de a na che se wonya ade. What do? You go in for a coach who is very tough because general say baby Edru, we need to take tough decisions.
We must. All right. Yen to asun fa emamo. Meko Bones. Eho. Akocha this year. Na Andy.
Yes.
Wo de no wan room fi ni grambo a.
Debbie, me wano ha.
Still a wano. Because me je ma ubie mu pa.
We dey say ngai bi kura.
Who can be?
Me na me kata o. Oh, but you know,
yeah.
Nana Tonado, what they also my first 11 and Kasisi a look at the infant could not blast any more on for my so
okay. Right.
You know be 10 minutes uncle the Maya.
I don't can say look at nkwa.
Oh,
o say yem fa more.
O say yem fa more.
Yeah.
Inti more.
No bit my boy pa.
More no. Say we are box down for anything.
Yeah.
They are competing in Africa and they are first on the league table.
Okay.
You league na ebo and yet Samates na that face. And then you are that second. You know, player or national team. What does it tell us? It implies that we don't even have confidence in people or teams that are performing in the league. And if you don't have players from team or your first on the league table, team are second on the league table. At the end of the day, we are looking at the political corner. We are not looking at performance. It implies that we don't even trust teams that are leading the league. Sundown for no. Among that first, they've been consistent and dominant in the PSL. It is over members one in the in African football. Obianim the PSL. So Obianim, Obo Tepera Morella Dia, Ghana and South Africa boy and the Sika Kono. On the year across and go nearby. So Bob Mokoe Nadine made for the Obianim or compete with the very best in Africa. Into your own performance, you are more reward. But what is happening to some athletes, what is happening to Adriana Stars? Almost the informal player, only supporters into 1 4 months go series. Then we are good to go. And we are not saying ye league no see ye picky players or man yet. No. But you know, yen timi mumo league matches ya. Supporters they crying happy. So mu beche. And the Franco na rokan. Imagine see a local players Marco 11 see they kwako represent Blasters. How many people can be free fee about so mo kwako he. And if we want local players in the national team, we cannot go back and mention names like Sheila Eliasu, Issa Ahmed, Chastela, Ismailado, Emmanuel Sekufo, Eric Becken. No, those players were players who were performing in Africa. In the time you can see a man Becken and Mebo Blaster, now was 10 goals in the Confederation Cup. But is the current situation the same thing? No. Tambani is Chastela Mume represented Blasters. No, Marco Esperance Sportive de Tunis. A lion den. Ako show more away. Same story cannot be discussed today. Etienne league ni ye. Genoa, yenye league ni ye. Ye making sure say players will be paid and paid well. Ye making sure say benya better sponsors. I bet me cater for the league. Say the bear exodus of players. They so better. Your best players in the movie out.
I think our problem is from the grassroots of our football campaign as a nation. Scouting for young players from our various schools and villages before they even join our various clubs comes with huge corruption. It takes the rich to be able to get ahead in the football career. If you do not have someone at the top, you will never be considered. My name is Bakwe Abuakwa Yentwaso. Obi Echenadwe.
No correct. Sadia ne de room wo ba bia wo your system ni mo Ghana. Unwe ni ma yemfa ho ka ho. Ye nyina ye krewu say Richmond Lamte should be part of the Blasters. You know our boy league ni how many years? 9 years.
9.
In the Ghana Premier League. 9 years. The chairman say locally he is established. Inti yemu say was other players no. You know on 9 years no. He is not good enough to be at the bench of the Blasters. 9 years, he is not good enough to be at the bench of the Blasters. A lot, and I was see a year in the local league. I bet me a far back one name you know an army and son. Eddie Aquaco can you football no, a man you met me a ye. If nothing at all, those players will show that level of commitment on the football play. You really and the players across or Mumbre, but you know, I'm saying that you watch Mauritania, you watch Gambia. Gambia ni materials now won't be. But the intensity, the rate at which they run, the rate at which they defend, the rate at which they recover, factor to blast stadium, say the same thing. Angola for may not have the quality that we have. Mozambique for need the won't be. But you know, America say teams in your mobile in there too. This is not a player say be a Vito Osimhen, or be a Mosela who earns around £200,000 a week. No. Ye players ne bi mo je 12,000, 15,000, 20,000. Inti sika na omunya no blaster no. Eboa omu, esan boa omu mo omunya team akese yebo. It is the reason why the no one tournament you stars na bre pa. Mares bre wontimi amo. Mo sala dia kwa akotena chire. Sadio Mane is all over the place because he knows Senegal makes him. Man in himself Senegal making him no say. Senegal for ni na so onko ban amoni ko ha na oko. E ha na oko ni ba bia ako. Because OTA in my phone, almost a man yes, Sadio Mane. Are the players aware after your football, your West Ham, your Genk, the team that you are playing out there, you will not get any recognition, but the recognition should be Blasters. Baby jet to team Pia. You know that Ben artist who didn't see for our friend is a baby jet now. But Afcon who baby jet no team or TDS TV so Super Sport, so it is because of the Blasters. So orientation for our players is very, very key. Again, let's go in for a coach. I'm Mr. Mankandinoa. Say Ali Usi say to me catch Lamin Kamara say Ghana again the T bench. He won the last AFCON. I'm benching him. Oh, Kwakobo making sure said the me pen obetini ayamami because I have already established guys on the bench. Now player need to me command the Ajinoa. FAW, if he coaches or my friend, I coaches or betting me to control. The Omania control Kakrabian on Bombay so uncle. No coaching. And these are people making sure say your football no dear Tessa body because these are people that told us say your coaching in Nadia Wasa. And the general from the word go. You know what meetings a problem at home you and carry. I don't want to hear the issue of better preparation. Ye do omo koda golden bean catch no bia players na say go for ho imagine o ma mo bia nko. Ye do omo kubas motor cases e dibas anim from abrankasi to golden bean obia nko ha omo. Omo ko divoire no nan central for me Ghana for kla ye mo omo kwan e mo nko eye Blaster Hotel ho. Ye wo ha na Nigeria for omo wo Osimen, omo wo Chikwueze, omo mo si Simon, omo player bia bi. Omo ma Ghana and central for chance. So mama the camp of the Super Eagles me interview players. I want to call that be no wait me interview Ghana player. Ya much chance a moment call all because they say people disturb them. Into the full support the financial class they simply couldn't deliver. It yes President Kurt and the ESCO members. Obiaka Ben Kofidiano. That is so easy. From 1999 New Zealand. And a general coach Afrani bet was in 2001. And ye did be one in your qualification to the World Cup. And a president Cosnan Tessa to us a legacy na so. And the day you Samuel Kumno Pare. And Monso back cancel a Mon squad and Hona dear Coco do the quarter final. Just a second to be at the semi final of the World Cup. And you say penalty nearby. It is the same thing to Senegadiana. The same thing applies to Senegadiana. Young Coffee Nubi. My yadri say you place. Enti ye kwa kofa have you rene or buy a dear chair or diabedi AFCON. AFCON next year any ye bebo Morocco. One will North Africa for no go on for this particular tournament. Out of the second round, they are yet to win a game. And then a Morocco bebo. Tunisia and Timmy. It with all their players and the dedication of Timmy. And Russia, Algeria, who players are more. Oh, Timmy Mauritania, Omoko. So, General, Omo beba with the full front next year. Say a year North Africa and the Omo beba be Jomade. And it is shown everywhere. Econ of Africa on manager. Inti yenka inti yenfanshi emu se. Yen fasi kapitri die bia nkoto abanyanim so mfa budget kakraka amra. Samuel to say how they dedicated and no more for Cameroon nya no na twa omo ka. No mo charge euros, pounds. E wo Chelsea ni Barcelona ni Inter Milan. O ye Ghana footballer na so wo sika bigia. O ko team ano kwa charge omo. You making sure say players are been nature omo from the grounds. You Onyama, you Kudus, you Ashimeru. Dina yen scout wide. Yen fat you from ye mumra yen fat ben up tepete mumra. Now yen centered this team around these young guys. Say a chance will be better retired, yeah, forget Ghana players and how many of them are you know retired? How many of them? And no say my tournament yaba. Tournament yakoba ye dear. Ye guye woni mase. Algeria for the players makuma akungotwe enne. Omo si enim buase e to omo previous one. Ene dia to omo afi omo omo nsa so. Omo mo eye tournament ni bio. Omo retire from the Algeria national team. Coach si there be wo go omo enim ase into atwene ho. Ye ha unye situation no because he starts no omo ma out omo be resign. Omo mo national team ni bio. Omo retire for the national team. Eye bold decisions from coach aye be fa no. I'll be taking Obenya the support within the FE. Obenya the support within government. Obenya the support of Ghanaians. Now what show absolute control. What show grip. Now what selected the right materials for the future. You know, and none baby a bit in their go places. But a sarcofa coach. Now yes, I'm about the remote control for Weibo. For Webra. I didn't know I heard it from Chris in first game of I supposed to bench today. After the game, on Busan didn't know bench no say. The day is a good player, but at that time, there are young guys or matches or more form chain. Me, I don't belong to the school of semi-crucified that you know. I think he has paid his dues. So former he can be considered. In a coach, no believe so on your fit for purpose. Or paying the dues because 2008 to 2024, a chair or Yebi.
Okay.
He's our all-time top scorer in the AFCON. Coach, and say, oh, you're very good. But sometimes there are players who are formed than him. After the game, I heard it from an school member. So, okay, coach, on your careful the day the next Blaster game, not the day in a line up with him. Into the see a new coach. Generally, this is a moment you sure pass. Oh, ball me camera and a papi game, no, a be and penny for being support too. But he had 9 points. 9 points. You would have
out of 3 games.
Yes, Obiani be AFCON. Nobody. See AFCON Obi as Morocco. But he's nigga for no. About dispatching everything with ease. Inti hona yo. Say yan kofa benko fidie no. Say yan ko back. Say na say yan FF no be catch us om the football die ne neba. Where is it? A mere snoganeering. Na ya ba be cat to be a trim. Where is the football DNA? General, omo ka ye no, omo ka kire ye se. Benda lepe, omo amfa na amaso omo Blasters. Omo de ne ba so omo ya under 17, under 20, under 23. Yeah, sa national team thing in a way. Those are the area for the local guys. E hokra ye local for nim timembo. Benda lepe ntimi 2 years wa ye sika wa anye hwe, he's gone. Enti general, obi o we kura da na o ka so be quarter da agility. The omo ka bia no omo ntimi nye. So I have no cause to believe them and they've not shown that. And Ghana, your brand of football, yet ye. A dear na able. AFCON, January, apart from Ghana, no team defending the AFCON. Me bow deka. Match when I hear who to be defended. Ghana Nkwa. Young Kwan AFCON, I call you defended. Mauritania attack Algeria. Gambia attack Cameroon.
Yes. We saw it yesterday.
Yes. January. Gambia attack Cameroon. Cameroon are showable. Or Matthias Samubil. Na Cameroon for na resilience and it is part of them that makes them. Until no money beating a call Algeria, I saw Algeria home they are qualified for the World Cup after Mulusu at home. So those things are part of them. But you know, a young Kuma, Yene Keved na ye defend it. Yene Mozambique na ye defend it. Yene Egypt na ye defend it. Ghana is the only nation that defended throughout the tournament. Until see a better writings. You know, say baby, you know, you coach in the pafa.
Okay.
Coach, I pafa no, you know. Yen for coach or T project as.
Oma shase kra. Oma shase. Mami nyina wa ha. Okay. Wo bebre eka and Kerm. Wow. Eso mbe fa okotre omu. Na ono omu din komo na wo so din komo ni. Na wo kire wadwen, na wo kire wadwen. Omu ntie. Aseme na okay.
Aseme we. Me kan no ha the last akon ye ko bae.
Bia no muntie.
Omu tie obia. The omu nim na de no. The course way football no omu nim bibia how. Are you saying President Kerm don't know all these things? He know. But yeah, the interest are the benya gains and Emma join South African leaders over here.
Pesa point, you
know. Pesa point.
Yes. What submitted our submission here brilliant. By the way, Kotari Tui. Say papa na gains number. Haba.
Okay, Jonah, what the marriage chatting. The point I want to make is say,
yeah.
Say a fat coach who control or pick the right materials. Our national scene will not be dominated by still belief, Dreams FC and Vision FC. Or more performance and saying it to your born anymore. You're born under 17 or more, under 20 or more, under 23 or more. Edindia.
I'm happy. Andy Kerm is singing my song now. I'm happy. Andy Kerm is singing my song now. Okay. Why did we buy? And he came also can long ago, Ghana should dare not appoint Chris Hughton as a Black Stars coach because he supervised everything and the mess that happened. Ghana needs a top-class coach that the management team cannot dictate. True. Okay, and he came. I mean, so what can we long ago, 2022, December 3rd,
Oh yeah, second appointment there.
Okay.
They acquire a World Cup.
Okay. Nana Tonado say who sing it in his song now. All right. Hey, Nana was descending heavily on say Franco Naruba. Yes, any man here there. Okay, me call Chadi.